So I'm a systems thinker by nature. I like putting structures, processes, kind of routinized practices in place to assure that whatever work I do with a community is sustainable for the long term. That I'm a pretty quick read on communities and on kind of culture of organizations, leadership, politics, all of that, and I come in and work within that context. I never try to impose my own assumptions on a group without delving into who they are. You know, without question, I'm an introvert. It it challenges me sometimes in larger social settings, but that's why I prefer smaller group settings. Except when I get up to facilitate, then I'm fine as kind of a facilitator. But I'm a quiet person, quiet leader. I lead by example, and that's been my whole life in terms of not only preference but by nature. And I found that my kind of quiet confidence has served me well in terms of working with colleagues. And then that combined with my kind of always openness, honesty, transparency, authenticity seems to attract others in a way that makes them comfortable working with me. As a collaborator, I ask a lot of questions. I listen well. I tend to pull people in that are not always involved. You know, I like to involve voices from across constituency groups in a way that is often not customary in the educational realm. So, you know, the richness of conversation that comes from a business partner's perspective or a parent perspective or a post-secondary leader's perspective or a student perspective just brings richness to any collaborative process. I tend to be very solution-minded, solution-oriented. And so I'm always looking for, whenever there's a challenge or a problem, I'm always looking for the solution, and I'm always asking questions about solutions and trying to move in that direction. But I find there's a pretty good chunk of our population that focuses and hones in on the problem. And we do need to know what the problem is. We need to clarify what the problem is, but then let's start moving towards solution pretty quickly.